By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates, and friends of the university, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 12th of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2016. It is my great pleasure to welcome our honorary graduands, Mrs. Livia Firth and Mr. John Cleese. We are delighted to be able to honor them today. In 2015, the Open University awarded over 25,500 qualifications, ranging from certificates of higher education to Doctor of Philosophy. Throughout 2016, more than 8,000 graduates are being presented for their qualifications at degree ceremonies such as this one today in London. These are being held in 10 different towns and cities throughout England and also in Belfast, Cardiff, Edinburgh, and Dublin. This illustrates the extraordinary scale, scope, and reach of the Open University. It goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, your families and loved ones, as well as the university staff, who I hope you feel have nurtured and supported you. You could be forgiven for thinking that the occasion is so important that it needs to be solemn. You'd be quite wrong. In every sense, this is a day of celebration. So we will be very disappointed if anyone crosses the stage today to anything less than thunderous applause or whatever other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. With that in mind, why don't all of today's graduates briefly stand? I was going to ask you to give them a round of applause, but I didn't need to ask. There's one more way that you can show your appreciation to your graduate. If you post messages or photos on social media with the hashtag OU_ceremonies, your congratulations will be seen not only by people here at the ceremony, but also by the world outside. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. They will be presented by Mr. Clark, Director of Business Performance Improvement. We will then see the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Livia Firth. Professor Jean Hartley, Professor of Public Leadership in the Open University Business School, will present Mrs. Firth, who will sign the honorary graduate's book and make a reply. Then we will continue our presentation of those graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws degrees, and who have been able to attend here today. They will be presented by Mr. Clark. Next will be the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to John Cleese. Professor Derek Matravers, Professor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, will present Mr. Cleese, who will sign the honorary graduate's book and make a reply. We will then continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees and foundation degrees and have been able to attend here today. They will be presented by Mr. Clark. To conclude the ceremony, I'll give a personal address to the graduates. I now call upon Mr. Clark to present the higher degree graduates.
Executive Dean I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled A Poetics of Empathy, Discussion of Migrants in and Around a Work of Fiction, Alexander Laffer. I present to you for a degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth, Abigail Carrera. Hayley Macaulay. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies, I present Tina O'Sullivan. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, I present Chara Giacozzi. Suzanne Hampson. Julie Kiddier. For the degree of Master of Arts in English, I present Elaine Burge. For the degree of Master of Arts in Philosophy, I present Fanny Jansen. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Greg Atkinson. Paul Atkinson. David Bolger. Laura Carruthers. Christina Dervas. Paula Fowler. Alexander Ilkman. Lillian Lustig. David McClory. Julianne Naumann. Benny Ong. Darren Osborne. Mark Sherry. Arabella Warden. For the degree of Master of Education, I present Brett Goldspink. For the degree of Master of Engineering, I present David Wilder. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Networking, I present Tondre Magdalda. Oliver Price. Juba Sheikh. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing, I present Muriel Corrie. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing for Commerce and Industry, I present Sebastian Bauth. For the degree of Master of Science in Development Management, I present Sally Hazelden. For the degree of Master of Science in Environmental Decision Making, I present Lindsay Watson. For the degree of Master of Science in Software Development, I present Gerpatska Saina. Thank you. And for the degree of Master of Science in Technology Management, I present David Nicholas Ward.
Executive Dean, colleagues, graduates, and guests. Livia Firth is a global leader in sustainable, ethical, and renewable business practices. She's best known for promoting environmental, gender equality, and human rights causes in the fashion industry. Livia initially worked as a documentary film producer, and last year she produced a documentary film about the impact of fast fashion called The True Cost. The film shows the developed world's desire for fast fashion and the implications of this through the supply chain, where garment workers, mainly in developing countries, are exploited, working in unsafe, unhealthy, and poorly paid work. This film captures key issues on which Livia has been working and campaigning over the last decade. Livia works as creative director of Eco Age, which began as a shop for ethical products, but soon evolved and expanded into an advisory and consultancy organization for brands committed to environmental sustainability. For Livia, that means helping companies analyze and build an ethical supply chain and develop a business culture which truly values integrity. This work gained momentum in 2008 after Livia visited clothing factories and garment workers in Bangladesh and saw at first hand how what we wear every day has a major impact on the other side of the world. Livia's determination to transform the fashion industry also takes shape through the Green Carpet Challenge, founded with journalist Lucy Siegel. Turning the red carpet green puts glamour with ethics into the spotlight at the world's most photographed events, from the Cannes Film Festival to the Oscars. Initially, this began with Livia herself wearing sustainable clothes and jewellery through one award season. But this has expanded, and now the challenge is supported by many celebrities, including actresses Meryl Streep and Cameron Diaz, and designers Stella McCartney and Victoria Beckham. The Green Carpet Challenge highlights the major problems within the fashion industry while celebrating and championing the brands which are tackling these issues head-on in imaginative and innovative ways. Livia has collaborated with luxury brands from Gucci to Net-a-Porter, and more recently, she's also worked with chains like Marks & Spencer to bring sustainable fashion to the high street in an accessible and affordable way. Her focus is on altering the consumer mindset at the same time as changing business practices. She challenges all of us to become active citizens through our wardrobes. Livia uses her public profile to campaign on broader issues of gender equality and human rights. She is a global ambassador for Oxfam, working to support their grassroots projects, from enabling AIDS orphans in Zambia to gain an education, to combating poor working conditions amongst garment workers in Bangladesh. She's a founding member of The Circle, a global NGO established by Annie Lennox, which uses the networks and profile of influential women to empower vulnerable women around the world. Livia is a United Nations leader of change and has received a UN Fashion for Development Award, as well as a Rainforest Alliance Award for outstanding achievement in sustainability. Disposable fashion may seem cheap, but the price tag never reflects the real environmental, social, or human cost of producing clothes which are worn a couple of times and thrown away. Livia's work shows us the profound damage this causes, but also demonstrates what a powerful difference active consumers and engaged businesses can make to this major worldwide industry. At the Open University, we share Livia's commitment to sustainability and social justice, and it's a real pleasure to honor her pioneering and imaginative leadership and activism. Executive Dean, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Livia Firth.
Thank you. We all hide our speeches behind the desk during the rehearsals. I'm deeply honored to receiving this degree today. When I graduated in Italy many years ago at the university in Rome, I was a kid, and I didn't really realize that that was just the beginning of my learning curve. I knew then less of the things that I know today and that life had taught me until this point. All the experiences that I had in the last few years, from traveling to Zambia or Kenya as an Oxfam Global Ambassador, or visiting garment workers in Bangladesh, or rancheros in the Amazon rainforest as part of my work with EcoAge, have taught me the biggest lessons I could have ever dreamt of receiving. This degree means so much to me, as it truly reflects my idea of what a student is today. I love the fact that the Open University publicizes that there is no typical Open University student. And I quote, "People of all ages and backgrounds study with us for all sorts of reasons: to update their skills, get a qualification, boost their career, change direction, prove themselves, or keep mentally active." Well, only in the last few months, for work reasons, I had to try and become an expert on things as disparate as the Fourth Industrial Revolution, global trade regulations and laws to understand the impact of a transnational agreement on wages, sustainable development goals, and last but not least, Pokemon Go. It's very important. Being an open-minded, curious, and active citizen is what we should all strive to be, particularly as we live in such precarious times. To me, this seems to be the values at the very core of the Open University and what the Open University offers to all of us. Today, we are facing some of the biggest challenges the world has ever known: environmental degradation, political and social unrest, financial distress, social inequality. At times, we may feel powerless and hopeless in face of these seemingly unsurmountable challenges which seems too enormous for us to fight alone. And the first impulse will be to surrender to egoism, individualism, and to a narrative that always tries to separate us, divide us, distract us, and categorize us. To separate groups with social walls. But building walls is of no use. They only hide what's on the other side. And in doing so, they prevent us from understanding and tackling these issues together. Together is where our future lies, and it is full of wonderful opportunities. Personally, I strive for this. Every time I have to make a choice about what to create, what to purchase, how and where to produce, what and where to source, or how to communicate, I ask myself what difference I can try and make to help drive my industry towards ethical and sustainable values and solving its own problems. And I urge you all to try and do the same. You are our leaders of tomorrow, today. And you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually be the change that we all desperately need and want to see happen. Thanks to the Open University, you and I and all of us have the knowledge, the understanding, and the tools we all need to achieve a new kind of success, to do good in the world. But we must act now. As Benjamin Franklin, who invented the post office in America, once said, time, you might delay, but time won't, and lost time will never be found again. So thank you so very much for honoring me today and for giving me the opportunity to talk to all of you. Thank you.
Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelors of Arts degrees, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Law degrees, and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert with the ceremony brochure. I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Claire Azelwood. Sarah Aker. Vivian Armstrong. Dorothy Barker. Sophie Bowles. Christopher Bruce. Patricia Bussier. Patricia Clerget. Paula Davies. Hilary Davis. Charlotte Gault. Helen Hahn. Julie Hollis. Alison James. Sharon Knapp. Jo Lee. Tanya Lines. Nick Lynch. Julie Mayer. Maureen Mohag. Graham Parsons. Helen Price. John Price. Kimberly Royer Harris. Simon Satchwell Giles. Alison Sear. Marion Shepherd. Francesca Tedstone. Steve Truman. Peter Weatherall. George Young. Michelle Zachary. Melanie Adams. Sheila Adhar. Hedia Awadi. Tara Armstrong. Jackie Ashley. Wesley Ashwell. Eileen Atkinson. Sabida Bahad. Rowena Bailey. David Bautista Suarez. Thank you. Sean Bevis. Claire Betts. Ashley Butt. Safia Bushaka. Sharon Bowman. Kathleen Breslin. Angie Brett. Lucia Bright. Jacob Britton. Chloe Bircher. Rosanna Cairns. Julie Carey. Jamie Chandler. Paula Clark. Rachel Cleese. Gabriella Cooper. Louise Costa. Sally Cross. Albertina Rita Carilli. Rachel Darby. Gemma DeGruchy. Claire Delliston. Lauren Dobson. Jamie Dodson. Anne Donald. Suzanne Duncan. Irene Eldridge. Alfie Fox. Abigail Fox-Yeager. Bronya Francis. Martin Fraser. Kerry Fuller. Jordan Gabini. Victoria Gamble. Ruby Germain. Lee Gillen. Simon Gillard. Tracy Golder. Jackie Green. Richard Greaves. Hayley Gulliford. Christopher Halliday. Jane Harold. Mike Hart. Natalie Heel. Susanna Hill. Angela Hoddy. Alison Hughes. Kevin Hughes. Sarah Hughes. Not all the same family. Susan Hughes. Peter Hunter. Carleen Ekoroha. Charlotte Ingram. Rebecca Jackman. Jonathan Kelly. Katrina Kelly. Daniel Kendrick. Tara Gio. Indy Kara. Ashra Khan. Alison Kim. Hayley King. Jenny Kirk. Marie Kiraj. Demetrius Koutalakias. Konstantina Camucci. Martin Lebeda. Inma Lewis. Nazia Mahmood. Kuldip Manku. Elizabeth Martinez. Victoria McAndrew. Sarah McClements. Jodie McGlavey. Pauline Meany Heath. Shiven Merton. Elizabeth Midwinter. Rachel Milling. Greg Moore. Kirsty Morey. Bethel Mungazi. Bernadette Newby. Timebi Newton. Roberto Papa. Vendela Papakova. Lena Palmer. Helen Pine. Carly Potter. Sahar Punazari Zesuli. Anne Price. Romana Sakrani. Jessica Sams. Olivia Saunders. Vanessa Serino. Francis Shaw. Katrina Schillinglaw. Rita Simcox. Caroline Sinclair. Viola Sikadlidi. Anna Tame. James Tapping. Sybil Tesso. Rahul Thacker. Colleen Thomas. Naomi Tiddeman. Jovan Tisma. Awa Toure. Joseph Tyler. Luke Tyson. Gabriella Valle. Terry Violins. Stuart Ware. Stephen White. Chanel Williams. Laura Williams. Jonathan Willoughby. Lucy Winston. Stephen Winter. Lucy Woolley. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, I present Zoe Kramer. Roger Day. Julie Jaggin. Francesca Kelly. Stacey Long. John Owen. Emma Rodriguez. Carol White. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, I present Jeremy Allison. Ashley Dean. Joanna Kotkowiak. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with the First Class Honours, I present Tom Hunt. Nikias Papageorgiou. Robert Parsons. Catriona Plummer. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, I present Matthew Blasey. Andrew Boyle. Victoria Brumby. Richard Burdett. Terry Creswell. Sharon Edigin. Justina Ekundio. Elaine Ewing. Nadia Fahana. Jane Gibbs. Taryn Hoban. Robert Marsh. Susan McCormack. Roman Minachik. Donald Morrison. Claire Newell. Justin Reed. John Steele. Madison Seiban. Sophia Velila. And Harriet Whiteside.
I've got a spare. Executive Dean, colleagues, graduates, guests. John Cleese is a rare example of someone with a very British sense of humour who has incredible international appeal. In a career spanning half a century, he has proved an exceptionally gifted actor and comedian who's also made a major contribution both to and through family psychology. He grew up, he claims, in Weston-super-Mare and read law at Cambridge, where he became part of the famous Footlights Dramatic Club and met his future collaborator, Graham Chapman. After working with Chapman on The Frost Report, the pair were offered the chance to develop their own series. John invited Eric Idle, Terry Jones, and Michael Palin to join them, and Palin also brought in the animator Terry Gilliam. Together, this troupe achieved spectacular success as Monty Python's Flying Circus. Utterly surreal, pitch perfect in its observation of British life, as clever as it is funny, the term Pythonesque has entered the language, and questions about Monty Python even appear in the British citizenship test. Their reunion tour in 2014 sold out in under a minute. With a new writing partner in Connie Booth, the situation comedy Fawlty Towers was born. The series combined farcical situations and ludicrous hotel guests with an exceptional cast and unforgettable characters, particularly the misanthropic Basil Fawlty. The series is widely recognised as one of the greatest ever shown on British television in any genre of all time. Sorry, let me read that again. The series is the greatest ever show on British television in any genre of all time. It is also, bizarrely, used by the Hyatt hotel chain to train their staff. John has since gone on to a successful career in Hollywood. He was nominated for an Oscar for his screenplay of A Fish Called Wanda and won the Peter Sellers Award for Comedy for Clockwise. He has appeared in two of the most successful film franchises ever, James Bond and Harry Potter. He also made cameo appearances in comedy series ranging from Cheers to The Muppet Show, and he is even the voice of a satellite navigation system. Interwoven with his comedic life, John has a serious interest in psychology. He has, with Robin Skinner, written 2 bestsellers on the psychology of life and relationships. In addition to serving as the Lord Rector of St. Andrews University, he has been visiting professor at Cornell, where he has taught acting, screenwriting, and psychology. He is a founder member of Video Arts, the largest management and sales training video company outside the United States. His views on creativity have been sought by management groups and universities alike for over 20 years. The documentary series The Human Face, which he wrote and presented for the BBC, was nominated for an Emmy Award. John's memories and experiences have formed the basis of both a best-selling autobiography and hugely successful arena tours. He has a love for lemurs. Lemurs? Lemurs. Which has led him into campaigning and conservation work, and even resulted in a species being named after him. As one of our most reflective, original, and sharp minds, as both a writer and a performer, and we've discovered today an extremely nice man, we are delighted to honour John Cleese for his unique contribution to and incredible impact on the arts in Britain. Executive Dean, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, John Cleese.
Thank you. I was very proud that he mentioned the sat-nav, that I'm the voice of the navigation system, because after I recorded it, I gave a copy of it to my daughter, and she handed it back 2 days later. And I said, "Why, don't you like it?" She said, "Dad, I'm so used to doing the opposite of everything that you tell me." So I thought I'd give you a brief summary of the early years of the Armenian Orthodox Church, but then they said it was only going to be 2 or 3 minutes. So I thought that was probably, I couldn't fit it all in. So I think I'd like to make my standard political speech, if I may. My friends, I believe, as many of us believe, that we shall, all of us, as we have before, and can, nay, must, once again, if we are to be, and make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot afford not to be. For after all, let's be quite clear about this. In the past 15 years, we have shown and shown beyond any reasonable doubt that we do and will continue to do, boldly, bravely, and imaginatively. But, and this is an important but, however, this is a decision that only you can take. And by only you, I mean every one of us here today. Every one of us in this great country of ours. Oh, I've had enough of that. I'm going to tell you a joke. Why do the French have so many civil wars? So that they can win one now and again. How many men does it take to defend Paris? We don't know. It's never been tried. Why are Australians so well balanced? Because they have a chip on each shoulder. How could you tell that a Greek aeroplane has landed at Heathrow? Because it has hair under both wings. Now something serious. I want you all to realize how utterly cynical and lying and manipulative the London newspapers are. And finally, I just want to say, quite seriously for a moment, that I think the Open University is one of the best ideas that anyone in this country ever had. And I think it's been carried out superbly well, and I think it's just terrific that an institution like this can improve so many people's lives. So well done, OU. Thank you.
Executive Dean, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees and Foundation degrees and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert with the ceremony brochure. I present, for the degree of Bachelor of Science with first-class honours, Mary Baldwin. Lydia Baxter. Helena Blackmore. Lee Carey. Ross Creed. Alison Daines. Astrid Dawes. Esther Farrer. Fiona Ferguson. Claire Foster. Faye Griggs. Bridget Hall. Emma Hooper. Stacey Jones. Alexander Lovell. Anne McLeod Phantom. Peter O'Connor. Julie Orford. Naomi Phillips. Nicholas Price. Samantha Russell. Robert Shackleton. Daniel Singleton. Kiki Salika. Nigel Southall. Jess Wanstall. Emma Wheeler. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, I present Ariel Aguilar Morales. Zainab Al-Husseini. Obio Anyonyo. Kelly Bartlett. April Beckett. Monique Beckett. Pooja Bamra. Sandy Bicknell. Hayley Bird. Shelley Burt. Emily Bowles. Audrey Brown. Charlotte Burt. John Butcher. Pearl Cherylambros. Gavin Connolly. Michelle Cooper. Elena Correa. Davina Dawkins. Sharon Dean. Sharon Deans. Levi Donahoe. Lisa Dukes. Camilla Edlin. Rebecca Elliott. Olusola Fodero. Mel Fawkes. Sally Feely. Gilberto Ferraz. Dominic Fisher. Bridget Fleer. Shane Foley. Joan Gay. Andrew Gittins. Zara Gorrell. Caroline Green. Charlotte Harrison. Carol Harrop. Hannah Haveron. Georgina Hayes. Yvette Hibbard. Andrea Horn. Viviana Isaac. Samantha Jameson. Chloe Jarvis. Anthony John. Ben Kent. Beresford Lee Moore. Sophie Lindsay. Ashley Lovegrove, sorry. Kenny Martin. Saskia Meshling. Anthony Mailer. Rosemary Mills. Mark Morley. Chris Neville. Johnny Nunago. Alison Norwood. Gavin Osborne. Angela Oshibishon. Sophie Parker. Tracy Pearsons. Ed Rexstraw. Nusrat Ralph. Jamila Ravan. Maud Ray. Anna Maria Rizzo. Gemma Rogers. Haxton Rose. Uzma Sadiq. Esther Schenks. Catherine Sedgwick. Chantel Skeet. Tim Smith. Richard Spratley. Maria Saint-Hilaire. Jacqueline Stacey. Sarah Stobart. Maxine Sugg. Joanna Shimashek. Beverly Tannett. Jeanette Tierhorst. Nev Voice. Claire Wafer. Tanith Walder. Robert Walton. Maloney Ware. Rita Wonka. Matthew Worley. Michael Whitburn. Rebecca Wilkins. Elizabeth Wynne Ellis. Philippa Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Sharon Ballantyne. Jane Dennis. Simon Fulker. Victoria Howell. Kirsty Patterson. Anne-Marie Woodcraft. And for a foundation degree, I present Tracy Almond. Susan Collins. Ashley Downs. Claire Hall. Kyle Hodson. Carolyn Hulbert. Axel Joseph Mutherin. Mimosa Muchai. Mobina Nazar. Samantha Perrin. Karen Philpott. Martin Shepherd. Sarah Shipp. And Jacqueline Sims.
What a fantastic morning. I want to say many congratulations to all of our graduates. This is a very special day, a day to celebrate all that you have accomplished on your journey with the Open University. Every individual who came across the stage this morning has a unique story to tell and a journey which is as exceptional as they are. and I feel very privileged to be part of your celebrations and to have met so many talented graduates. Being an Open University student is not easy. A few of you told me as you were walking across the stage, how difficult it had been and how long, in some cases, it had taken. Many of you have full or part-time jobs, families and friends, dependents to support, and busy lives to lead. Today is the result of years of late nights, early morning study sessions, deadlines, and a lot of hard work. But more importantly, today marks your fantastic achievement, and I could see how important it is for so many of you to be finally an Open University graduate. You all have that one thing in common, of which you should be immensely proud. You are all now members of a very special group, joining over 2 million people across the world who have graduated from the Open University. I encourage you to take a moment today to reflect on everything you have achieved and on all of the obstacles and moments of self-doubt you have overcome. It takes a very determined, committed kind of person to reach where you are sitting today. It is also important to take time to recognize and thank those individuals in your support network, your friends and family who have been with you at every step of your journey, the ones who have supported you through those "I can't do it" days, and the ones who join you here today to celebrate your success. So graduates, if you can, please can I ask you to stand, locate your friends and family in the crowd, and give them a huge round of applause. So what does the future hold for an OU graduate? Well, you are graduating at a time when the Open University is at the forefront of innovation. Many of you will be familiar with our partnership with the BBC, something we're incredibly proud of. 2 of the television programs we produced with the BBC were nominated for BAFTAs this year. The landmark natural history series, The Hunt, which takes an intimate look at the remarkable strategies hunters employ to catch their prey and the hunted employ to escape. And the great Ormond Street Hospital documentary telling the story of extraordinary medical challenges and the children at their heart. Our academics play a crucial role in the development, research, and production of these groundbreaking programs. The Open University Law School worked in partnership with the BBC on the television series The Prosecutors, a series which goes behind the scenes for the first time of the Crown Prosecution Service to reveal how our criminal justice system really works and what it takes to get a conviction. These partnerships are testament to the quality of the university's academic research and the university's mission to make educational programs which are open, accessible, and enlightening. Our research also has a crucial role to play in helping and supporting those most vulnerable in society. The Open University is working with the British Council to deliver academic programs to displaced Syrian refugees who have temporarily settled in Jordan and Lebanon. English, French, and German language skills will be taught in classrooms by the British Council to approximately 3,000 Syrians and disadvantaged Jordanian students, with around 300 of the highest achieving students progressing to Open University accredited online degree courses. This year, the OU earned global recognition as a leader in innovation and creativity at the highly competitive awards for Open Education Excellence. We came top in 4 categories, including the Creative Innovation Award for our work in bringing open online courses to teachers in India, equipping teachers with the skills to improve the progress and achievement of millions of children throughout their schooling. Our groundbreaking research into Alzheimer's prevention, funded by Alzheimer's UK, will explore how clearing a protein called amyloid from the brain can be an important way to prevent the onset of the disease. With the support of philanthropic funding, the Open University Business School has launched a research center for voluntary sector leadership, which will provide voluntary sector organizations with access to leadership development modules to help strengthen the core of the sector at this time of unprecedented uncertainty and challenge. We are also proud to lead the Open University Policing Consortium, a long-term research collaboration between 16 police forces to undertake education and professional development for the police through our new Centre for Policing Research and Learning. And our research also captures the public imagination, too. We were incredibly proud of our part in recent space exploration, including our involvement in the comet-chasing Rosetta mission. As we speak, the ExoMars orbiter is on its way to sniff out life on Mars using a methane-sniffing instrument developed by OU space scientists. The discovery of methane in Mars' atmosphere has led scientists to believe there may be some kind of past or present microbial life form on Mars. So as you can see, you are a member of an exciting, world-leading university which continues to be committed to being open to people, places, methods, and ideas. This is why employers actively seek OU graduates. Your degree shows commitment. It shows dedication and perseverance, often against the odds. It shows you are capable of fulfilling your dreams no matter what obstacles appear in your way. It shows courage to start something new, to see it through, and to succeed. Over 30,000 businesses and organizations in the UK have chosen us to develop their staff. A survey by the Department for Business, Innovation and Skills found that employers perceived part-time students to be hardworking, committed, and disciplined, and recognized the importance of supporting their employees' study aspirations, with 69% of respondents asserting that part-time education is very important to their businesses. So many opportunities lie ahead for you to use your degree and the experiences, knowledge, and skills you have gained while studying with the OU. I hope this experience has filled you with the confidence to know that you can achieve great things. You are all our greatest ambassadors, and I would encourage you to stay in touch and to join our vibrant alumni community. In doing so, you will help to continue to inspire others to follow in your footsteps. Before I close, I would like to thank the staff of the Open University for helping you on your study journey, and I'd like to thank you for your dedication and support. So once again, many congratulations, and I hope that you enjoy this celebration. Thank you very much. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all of you who are able to stand please do so?
you.